welcome back to another video, and I have a mock. Of course, this month is Mocktober, the best month in the mock building community, and I have a first order little bunker on Zepho. Of course, Zepho was featured in Jedi Fallen Order, and I decided to put the complete opposite, or at least the farthest away factions on that planet. So originally I had my 501st and battle droids on here, but I just didn't think it looked that interesting with them on, so I decided to put my first order and resistance troopers on here, and I think it looks really good. And now the border is, of course, somewhat freeform. Of course, it's about a base plate long, a little bit over that, but it's about half a base plate wide, and I just think I did a really good job on this mock. Of course, here is the bunker in the back here, nothing too much. We have these trans blue, the lights making up the border with the tiles, and I just think it looks really nice. We have some flame troopers in the back here that are kind of waiting to be, sent out to help everybody. And there's some, if we remove these two figures, you could see the bit more of the landing platform, I guess, and you could just see the battlefield out in the front. Of course, there's nothing really much going on in terms of the floor. It's just a bunch of light bluish gray 2x2 tiles, and then we do have two pillars in here to support the top of the little hill, and then the walls are made up of some regular bricks, I guess. And I really love the snot techniques I included to come up with the kind of cave look that I have made. And you can kind of see that I just used some snot techniques for that. And I think it looks really good. Some of the best stuff I've done in terms of that. Obviously, the cheese slopes really helped with that, making that kind of caved in instead of just having the stud sticking out here. The platform, of course, is made up of dark bluish gray 2x2 tiles, and there's not much going on here. I try to add a little bit of diversity by adding some trans clear plates, and that's supposed to represent that snow is melted on the platform, because of course Zepho is a generally cold planet, and instead of including like this vibrant green, I opted for sand and olive green just to look not as dull and bright. However, I still have the bright green used on the top of the little canopy up there and stuff like that. So that's, I don't remember where this figure went. Let's just put him right here. But I still think that looks cool. There's also a little crater right here, and I think I did a pretty good job with that as well, using the cheese slopes and these corner tiles or whatever, and dark bluish gray. We have like kind of a stone pathway. Sorry about this. There's kind of a stone pathway up here, and I just used a bunch of 1x1 pieces, just in different types of pieces, but they're just 1x1 sized. There's some foliage, we have some of these pieces and some of these as well, so it'll look pretty cool. All of my resistance troops are armed with brick arms blasters, so those are pretty cool. I didn't have enough first order ones to put them up all over here. I only had one first order blaster, but I still think these look really good, especially on these types of minifigures. Sorry, I grab onto the border and it just falls. So this is once again a side profile of what the mock is, and if we were to look up here, I took some inspiration from the Battle of D-Day, and by having on the top of the little cave mountainous area, I decided to put like a shooting kind of area for the stormtroopers to shoot down at the incoming resistance troopers. And then I do have some barbed wire, which is curled up chain pieces. Still love that technique to this day, and I think that looks really good as well. And these guys are hardly stuck on there, so I'll give them that if they fall over. We have some foliage over here, some rocks, and also some snow, and we did have a first order jet trooper up on here as well, just show that they have some aerial support and different things like that. We will show the top here. There's a downed first order trooper who's just sitting there, or laying there, I guess. I don't think he's completely dead, but he's getting close there. There's like a little control panel right here and a little antenna, so that first order troops can call in some reinforcements and stuff like that. Up here, if they ever wanted to do something, if the resistance ever wanted to do like a bombing raid, of course they wouldn't really suspect this area to be an area worthy of being bombed, because of course, number one, this is a pretty thick bunker. It's, 3 plates. I don't know if the resistance bombs could go through that. But also there's some foliage on top of the netting here, and to get the netting stuck up on there, I used, you could kind of tell the contraption I built up to keep it on there. Not too simple, not too complicated, but I still think it looks really good. I would say this is one of my best Mocs I've done in a little while, in terms of, little small kind of battles. I just love building these types of Mocs though, and they're really cool. Of course, we have like the landing pod platform over here. We have the area where the resistance is attacking, and then we have the defense back here, and stuff like that just really interests me, and I just really love to try building things like that. So thank you for watching once again, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.